I made a video yesterday about how we can realistically cut our carbon emissions to zero. And I noticed many people in the comments pointing to other countries as the problem. So, who is responsible for preventing climate change? Is it China, the US, Canada, someone else? Well, many people understandably turn to pointing fingers. It's a tough problem and you'll have an instinct to deflect to others. China, for example, produces the most pollution in the world. So are they to blame? Well, China also has the greatest population in the world, with roughly 1.4 billion people. So of course they produce the most carbon. If you look at the data here, which I've included, from 2016, you'll see that they produce 29% of the world's carbon emissions. But per capita, that only comes to 7.38 tons. Whereas the US only produces 14% of global emissions, but per capita that's nearly doubled at 15.52 tons. Meanwhile, here in Canada, we only produce 2% of global emissions, but when adjusted for population, it comes to a whopping 18.58 tons per capita. So who's really responsible? Well, we all are. Even if China dropped their emissions to zero, or the US, or Canada, or all three, it is insufficient. We need to all work together to cut emissions to zero by 2050 to curtail the most significant effects of climate change. So we need to stop pointing fingers and work together. We are all responsible. We can't wait for someone else to make the first move because we've been doing that for decades with nothing to show for it.